Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Very interesting article here, and it's interesting because this shows another front, possibly, not necessarily another front, but another country, another nation that might fight someone else's war against Russia. Hot war I'm talking about. And no, that's not Georgia, the Republic of Georgia yet. That's going to be another front. But this is Moldova, the Republic of Moldova. So the Republic of Moldova is under attack because the Russians tried to destabilize it and bring their people over there. Therefore, the Americans will give them support. And they will give them the same support they gave Ukraine. You know, like first they give you this, and then everything else. There. And then you're going to send your young men to fight the Russians, the evil Russians. Yes, those ones. So let's see this little article here. Coming from investing.com. It's from Reuters from today, March 10th, 2023. US to help Moldova fight Russia, or Russia's destabilizing efforts. All right, so again, these are always helpful. They're eager to extend a helping hand to Moldova this time. All right, you just fight for us. It's fine, and we're gonna help you. We're gonna give you money. We're gonna give you weapons, and you die. And after we kneel Russia, then we take over everything back, and we're gonna get our money back. Okay, taking from the resources. I don't know if this really expresses a lot of determination, but hey, what do I know? Washington, the United States accused Russia, straight, right there, on Friday of seeking to destabilize Moldova, like you destabilized Georgia, or you destabilized Ukraine in 2014 and 2013. No. And said it would help the Eastern European country fight off such attempts by sharing information first and providing other assistance. And it's going to end up, you know how they started, right? They started like this. We're going to help you politically. We're going to help you with some sanctions on those guys. Then we're going to give you some money. And then we're going to give you some helmets. We're going to give you one bullet. Anybody reacts over there? No, one bullet. And then we're going to give you some automatic weapons. And then we're going to give you some, how are those called? Javelins. Boom. And then we're going to give you some howitzers, armored vehicles. Then we're going to give you some HIMARS. Then we're going to give you some tanks. Then we're going to give you some long-range missile systems. Then we're going to give you some airplanes, some fighter jets. And then we don't have to give you anything else because volunteers are over there. Volunteers with ranks are over there already fighting. And no submarines needed or warships because they're already in the Black Sea. So you don't need that one. Nuclear weapons, no. So that's it. You just need to go and fight and die for freedom. Freedom, democracy, European value, Western civilization. And you can identify as whatever you want. And you fight for those freedoms, those values, they call them. All right, let's move on to these weasels. So, the United States agrees with the Moldovan President Maia Sandu's view that there is no imminent military threat from Russia, but shares her concern that Moscow is trying to destabilize her country to install a more pro-Russian government. John Kirby, the White House National Security spokesperson, said in a briefing. Yes, you are a spokesperson. You're not a spokesman, that's for sure. Kirby, weasel. And I'm quoting, as Moldova continues to integrate with Europe. Since when? Since when Moldova is integrating to Europe or with Europe? We believe Russia is pursuing, we believe. Believe is something not necessarily based on evidence, so come with something else. You can say, based on our intelligent data and information, we know that Iraq has weapons of mass destruction. Remember that one? So Russia is pursuing options to weaken the Moldovan government, probably with the eventual goal, we believe, with the eventual goal of seeing a more Russian-friendly administration in the capital. So what's your problem? Where are you? I mean, did you look over the map to see where Moldova is? Right here. I don't see here any United States of America. Do you see any US? Oh, yes, it is. It's right here. United States is right here. Oh, this is United States. This is another Lebensraum. Lebensraum is, living space. just to use it that way. And this is what I have actually. And this is Moldova right here by Ukraine and Russia. Russia, what do you do? You're still on the map? And see Georgia right here? Georgia right here. A lot of things are occurring right there. And if you want to look closer, you have it here. This is Moldova right here. Used to be part of Romania and part taken by Stalin, given to Soviet Union, incorporated in Soviet Union, and parts of the southern Moldova and right here were given to Ukraine. So Ukraine has actually Romanian territories right here and right here. They were part of Bessarabia. All this was taken by Stalin through an ultimatum in 1940. And he said, oh, I'm going to give this to Ukraine. Oh, I'm going to give this to Ukraine. And you can be a new country. But curiously, after 1991, this remained as a country. It has never been a country. It was part of the whole Moldova. It's right here. So since when you want to stay over there? Well, that's how the agreement was between the Russians and the Americans. Believe me. All right, let's go back there. And this is where the Russians are right now. So just pong are over there. But I don't think they're going to do anything at this point. And I'm quoting more specifically. Oh, she's going to go into specifics, details. I love that. Russian actors like Zelensky, clowns, some with current ties to Russian intelligence are seeking to stage and use protests in Moldova, like in Georgia right now, as a basis to foment and manufacture insurrection against the Moldovan government. This, you can take this and you can see here, Russian actors, you can switch it with something else. Russian intelligence, you can shift it with something else, change it with someone else, and then Moldova, you put here Georgia. That's it. Georgia. Other Russian actors, again, clowns, he said, will work to provide training and help manufacture demonstrations in Moldova, a former Soviet republic. Oh, so the Russians are always manufacturing things, but in Maidan in 2014 Ukraine, it was nothing manufactured, it was a spontaneous uprising, popular uprising. It was nothing. And here, you see how these guys are making Moldova a Soviet republic? That's where Moldova started as existing, as a Soviet republic, not as a Romanian. No. That's it. That's all you need to know. It was a former Soviet republic, like, Ukraine, like Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Georgia, Ossetia, Abkhazia, all these things. This weasel, man. The United States will take a range of steps in response to Russians' attempts to destabilize Moldova, including building on the information Moldovan government has and working with the US Congress to provide Moldova with an additional $300 million in energy assistance to address urgent needs because of the war in Ukraine, because it was unprovoked and the Russians invaded, and the inflation is this high because of Putin. They don't have energy because of Putin, and this money, $300 million, is just given by an elected official called Biden to Ukraine, and this is going to be given to Moldova. That's how democracy works. All right? You elect the weasel gives to whomever whatever he feels like, and you go and work and shut up. Russian officials are falsely, obviously they're falsely because Kirby says it, and Kirby is a very trustworthy person. Russian officials are falsely alleging that Ukraine is planning to target separatists from Transnistria, Kirby said, referring to a Moscow-backed breakaway region of Moldova. Well, I trust them as much as I trust you, but I caught you lying before. So, and this is Kirby. He speaks like Obama here. Let me be clear. I've never heard a US president using this until the very articulate Obama. Obama was a guy who was talking a lot, very articulate, but with no substance. So, let me be clear. These allegations are unfounded. They're false. Oh, Kirby says, yeah, they're false. And they can create baseless alarm. He said, this is how Kirby is. Oh, let me be clear. Yeah. Shut up. You know how Kirby got that job? By sucking a lot of lollipop. Sticking his nose in the whatever, and doing a lot of other things. This is how he's got a job from here, taken and put right here. And he is the spokesperson of the White House because he's got a lot of experience in what I said he's got experience in. Jesus Christ, man. We got these weasels over there. So we got US President Biden met with Sandu in February during a trip in Warsaw and reaffirmed strong US support for Moldova's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Hey, Biden, how about Syria? Hey, how about Syria's sovereignty and territorial integrity? You got military over there sucking its land out of oil in the northeast. Hey, get out. Why not? Oh, you have to protect the oil endeavors. The United States would continue to shine a light, oh my God, okay, on the activities of these Russian actors, including with additional sanctions. Kirby added. Good job. Good job. Oh, well, what can I say? And I'm quoting, "We have shared the information I have outlined as well as additional details with our Moldovan and counterparts so that they can further investigate and disrupt Russian plans," he said. Can you believe this is like a little script coming from a little weasel? I don't believe anything this guy says. Not that I believe the Russians, but this guy is just sleazy. So yeah, the Americans will again fight the same guy with someone else's sons in the name of defending the European and the Western civilization's values. Well, lack of. And yeah, you are the defenders, and the Russians are going to attack you, so we're going to support you. So actually, we are helping you. We are helping you. Did you see where Ukraine and where Moldova, where they are on the map? Did you see United States, where the United States is on the map? But hey, the forces of good will show up wherever they are needed. Okay? We got that covered. What can I say, my friends? Georgia is attempting to open another front, or at least, overthrow a government. That's a coup d'etat over there, as it was in Ukraine. In Moldova, it's not necessary because Maya Sandu is, yes, and do whatever you want, give me money and keep me in power. As I said before in other videos, the Romanians have, unfortunately, this saying, the bowed head, the sword will not cut. Therefore, be a and stay alive. What does that tell you? That's a slave mentality. That's not a master mentality. Read Nietzsche. Oh, Nietzsche, not politically correct anymore, right? Yeah, I don't give a damn. Anyway, I hope nothing happens over there, but I don't like when I hear these weasels like Kirby or United States, White House, Biden, knowing about Moldova existing and its aspirations to be part of the European Union in its Lebensraum, living space, in Deutsch, in German, okay? Because that reminds me of someone else who wanted Lebensraum. And how did he do it? Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Oh, we're going to create a European Union, and we're going to get you here, and then we're going to tell you what to change to be part of the European family. Brussels dictates Hungary how they should run their schools because of the European values. So you get under this, you're going to be garbage. It's just, yeah. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.